What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video we are doing the second installment of retro reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at my Gemini jets 1/400 scale Northwest Airlines Airbus A320 in the final livery. This is a 2008 release, so right around the time the Delta Northwest merger started, and this was more than likely one of their last Northwest models that they would produce during Northwest existence. I'm fully aware of the June 2020 release where they had another Northwest A320 with the bowling shoe livery, and I did get that model. It's a really nice model, minus the oversized engines and the fact that I got mine with nose wheels detached. So I'm going to put the model off to the side. We'll go ahead and start off with the box. Start off at the front, we've got the Gemini Jets logo up at the top, made for collectors by collectors. We got the image of the aircraft, a rendering. The Northwest logo down here, which is just NWA, and they got the Airbus A320 logo down here in the very old font. I like this font more over the new one for some reason. I don't know why. It just looks nice, and also differentiates from the newer Airbus logo, so you can tell this is an older release. Got 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft at the bottom. You flip it open, that's where you would typically find the aircraft. And then on the underside of the flap, you've got the pamphlet with all the aircraft information about the A320 family, I believe it is. And they got some basic dimensions for the aircraft, so you can pause to take a look at this in more detail if you want. I'll give you a few seconds to pause it. So there's all that stuff, and then they promote their website to see if there's new releases coming out, which is GeminiJets.com. Pretty much has stayed the same ever since. Bottom of the box, you got the usual 1/400 scale die-cast model aircraft stuff, Gemini Jets logo. And then here's the side of the box. Got the Gemini Jets logo, Northwest A320, 1/400 scale die-cast model, and the item number is GJNWA875. Flip it to the back, we got the as real as it gets stuff, the very usual Gemini Jet stuff. Pretty much stayed the same way for as many years as they've been in business. We got the same render of the plane taking off, the Gemini Jets logo, and then this is a 2008 release. Could be 2009 as well, because I think Gemini Jets produces these models quite a while in advance, and sometimes they are made like in the previous year, so like say you produce a model in year one and then it gets released the very next year. So it'll still have the previous year's date on it based off when they produce it. I think that's how it works, not 100% sure, because as I've seen, I get some models released in 2020, and sometimes they'll still have like copyright 2019 on it. So I don't know. There's the top of the box, got the barcode, so if you're getting it at like an actual retail store, and they got the adult collectible model stuff, and the warning for not suitable for very young collectors, even though that most just kind of bypass that. So it's pretty much all with the box. Let's go ahead and bring the model in. It is a very wonderful model, I have to say. So yeah, this is really, really nice. Start off at the cockpit windows. You got the cockpit windows right there. You got the L1 boarding door, and then down underneath, you've got a 4-digit code. Looks like it's 3222. So I believe the first 3 digits are part of the registration, and then the last digit, I don't know what purpose that serves. There's also a little SkyTeam logo I just noticed, so I'll zoom in a little bit more, about as far as I'm going to be able to get zoomed in. You can kind of see it right there next to the cockpit windows. Got the big Northwest Airlines titles right behind the L1 door, and then just before the overwing exits right there. You got the registration along with the American flag underneath the passenger windows. The rear boarding door, and then the tail. Really nice tail. What is that noise? Oh no, I think that's... Okay, so I don't know if you guys just heard that, but our tornado sirens are going off. Don't worry, there's no severe weather. This is just the monthly testing that the city of Sioux Falls has. I believe they do it the first... You can kind of hear it right there. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I should actually take you outside. Hang on. Alright, just took you outside. You can hear the tornado sirens going off. And there they go, shutting off now. I hope I don't give any of you guys nightmares about this sound. But do not worry, there is no severe weather imminent. This is just a monthly test that Sioux Falls has every first Friday of the month at 11 a.m. local time. Let's get back to the review. Alright, so with that interruption out of the way, let's go ahead and resume the review. So I think we were at the tail where we left off before I heard the sirens going off. So this is kind of like a modified design of their previous tail, the bowling shoe tail, where they just had a little arrow that's pointing in the northwest direction, hence their name, I guess. And I believe Delta has kind of inherited that northwest direction for their widget. So they kind of inherited Northwest's name into their tail, because I believe the widget is pointing in the northwest direction, at least if you're looking on the left side of the aircraft, the port side. Starboard side's pretty much the same. One thing I want to note is that this is a much better mold. This was made way back in 2008, so much better landing gear, I guess, much better nose, and much better engines, of course. I would prefer this landing gear over what they currently have, because it's just not good. Alright, so let's go and flip it underneath. So we got some markings for the nose landing gear, it looks like. The Gemini Jets logo, a stand hole. This is a cradle mold, as you can probably tell by the seams. Got some underneath baggage doors, so for the baggage carts when they're loading up the baggage from the passengers. And other than that, there's not much else to this aircraft. So overall, I would highly recommend this if you are a Northwest fan, kind of like me. Since I do live pretty close to Minneapolis, Northwest kind of has that special place in my heart. I don't think I've ever seen any Northwest aircraft in person. If I did, I was probably really little and I have no recollection of it. I think I may remember have seen a Delta Connection Colors in Motion plane when I was really little. I think I may have some recollection of that, not 100% sure, but this was many years ago. So don't really quote me on that about me seeing a Delta Connection Colors in Motion plane. But yeah, so I hope Gemini Jets does more on Northwest aircraft with this livery, or if they have already done most of them, they can do re-releases. One thing that they do have to do is an Airbus A319 in this livery, because I don't think it has been ever done in 1-400. Maybe it has been done on like the bowling shoe livery or that very old X-Orient livery. I know Northwest got a few A320s with that X-Orient livery, and I so want that as a model because I find that livery really fascinating on some new aircraft, and on the 747-400. Let's not forget about that. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.